JJK fans, for the love of God, can we please let this man rest in peace? Keep seeing people say Gege needs to take a page out of Horikoshi's book and add additional scenes to the final volume where they're paying respects to Gojo's grave. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying because did y'all even read the last chapter? They paid their final respects to Gojo, it just didn't happen in the corny cliche way y'all wanted. After they apprehended the final Culling Games player, Yuji had a flashback to his last conversation with Gojo. They were preparing for the fight against Sukuna, and Yuji asked him why he wasn't doing body swap training with Gojo after Kusakabe. Gojo's response was he doesn't matter to the story anymore, and if he does lose to Sukuna, his one wish is that his students carry on his legacy. And think about it, this is Satoru Gojo we're talking about. He never talks about losing to anyone in any situation or any scenario. Even Yuji picked up on it. He said, "This isn't like you. Where'd your confidence go? You're just okay with going out like that?" And Gojo responded, "Don't get it twisted. I'm more confident than ever. I'm counting on you at the end of the day." Before that, he said, "Even if I go out the way I am now, everyone will grow up and surpass me someday." And at the end of the day, that's always been the crux of Gojo's character. Behind the six eyes, behind the limitless, was his belief in his students. Something of which Gege reminded us of at the very end of the last chapter. Also, you gotta remember the fact that Gojo's ultimate goal was to change the Jujutsu society for the people coming after him, so that sorcerers could live longer and more peaceful lives. So in a lot of ways, Yuji was walking out Gojo's ideology in the way he responded to the final Culling Games contestant, which also shows Gojo's dream for the next generation is finally becoming a reality. In my eyes, we got more from that interaction than any graveyard scene could possibly give us. What more is there to say about a man like Satoru Gojo? Now with that being said, if Gege does take a page out of Horikoshi's book and gives us an epilogue in the final volume, here are the 3 things I would love to see. For one, I'd love to see the where are they now of everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. For starters, I hope this would be like 10 years in the future so everyone is around Gojo's age. So by then we'll be able to see everybody's abilities fully matured. At this point, Yuji has like 2 curse techniques of domain expansion and every side ability you could think of. I want to see how bro looks at 26. I want to see what's up with Megumi Senshadow's technique post Sukuna. I want to see how Yuta and Rika are doing. Then of course you have Kusakabe, Maki, Inumaki, Panda, all that. Second thing I want to see is what does the Jujutsu Society look like after the massacre of the higher-ups? Because Gojo himself said changing the Jujutsu Society will take more than just killing the higher-ups, because even if you kill the higher-ups, somebody else will just take their place. I found it interesting that Gojo allowed Gakuganji to live, and the reason is probably because of the way he treated Panda after Yaga's death. Because he could have easily given up on Panda after Yaga passed, but he didn't, which probably showed Gojo he's trustworthy. Even with that being said, based on what Gojo said about Jujutsu Society, there had to be some kind of struggle to keep the ship afloat. So I want to know what Jujutsu Society looks like under Gakuganji. Is it closer to the society Gojo dreamed for his students, or is it farther away? What improvements have been made and what work still needs to be done? Questions that need answers. Alright, the last thing I want to see, and I know this one might be a little bit selfish, but fuck it, y'all know I'm Gojo's biggest meat writer. I would love a scene just like this where we see another kid with the 6 eyes. Again, it's been about 10 years since Gojo passed in my headcanon scenario, so I would love to see just like a glimpse, a picture. We don't even have to see him talk, we don't have to know anything about him, just an image of the next wielder of the 6 eyes. Now the cherry on the cake to this would be if he was in contact or communication with Yuta or Yuji, just to really bring the story full circle. But I'll take just a picture or a glimpse. This one I'm hoping to see if we do get a new chapter in the final volume, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, thank you so much for watching this entire video. Make sure you subscribe to the page for more content like this.